Alright, so we're here for round one. Um, I think I like drawing first with this deck. The mana base is slightly shaky. This is a reasonable hand. We need a land. But we can accelerate into some decent 4-drops here. We only have 5 sources left to find mana for this turn to Slag, but and that's fine. Later in the game, we've got plenty to do in the meantime. Against a white deck, I can remember that we passed 3 Divine Offerings. Well, I've got the Scrap Melter to counter that. I'm going to drop the Peace Strider here, because I'm reasonably close to dropping a Berserker at Metalcraft. Turn to Slag might be good if I can draw the mountain, but it's a little bit unlikely. Mirrorsmith. Yeah, so we're just gonna drop the Gust Skimmer. So I don't know if that's the same. There could have been more than one Mirrorsmith in the draft, but it's unlikely the same white drafter got the Mirrorsmith I passed and the Divine Offerings I passed. Yuck. That hurts. There go my dreams of metal crafting out the Berserker, so I might as well just drop it here. I'm not dropping a Scrap Melter and killing my own Strider. That seems like a bad play. Well, that's a reasonable drop. I still don't want a Scrap Melter here, because if he draws an equipment and I don't draw a mountain, we're going to be in a heap of trouble. And just to kill something like an Auriok Replica seems not so worth it. It gets a little more interesting with that Chrome Steed, though. Although I do have that Sentinel to shore up the ground. There's the mountain. Okay, so, well, with the mountain, I'm a little bit more easily able to Scrap Melter here. That said, I still might just want a Sentinel. No, I think I'm Scrap Meltering here. I don't know how good a value I'm going to get out of the Sentinel. If I leave it open this turn, I think it's a little bit too obvious that I have it. We're 1 mana away from the that. I'm not going to get extra value out of my turn to Slag, but I'm going to have to kill the Kemba. Yeah, we're going to just stop him from making 2/2s at will. Could attack here. I mean, I'm going to likely what happens is I trade one of my 3/3s for a replica and a token. I think that seems okay. Just sort of reduce his ability to swarm me. He's gonna equip who's gonna equip an axe to a mirror anyway, I think, unless he has something really good to do. Could be worse than that. So I'm actually fine just attacking again here. So like either I'm taking 3 mirrors or a golem or a mirror smith. He might be willing to trade his mirror smith, but I'm also willing to trade for his mirror smith. Yeah, here so like I could drop my scrap melter here, but well the other thing is that if I draw another land I can skimmer and sentinel, but I don't know. I think I like sentineling here. I'm pretty sure he's attacking. Although, like, it's got to be fairly obvious I have something here. And the serpent certainly is the more aggressive play. I'm going to trade for them. If he's attacking with both, I'm trading for the Mirror Smith. There's nothing instant speed that can hurt me. He might have to revoke existence post combat. Yeah, that's not too worrisome. Ooh, Pierce Strider. Yeah, so we look to be in pretty awesome shape, barring some crazy bomb in his hand. I'm actually attacking with all 3 and just killing him with Pierce Strider here. Yeah. I'm okay with losing my Peace Strider if he's dead. And there's maybe some chance. The only way he's like he might chump my Sentinel, but if he's chumping my Sentinel, it means he gets another draw step. And don't want to let him draw something crazy like double strike lifelink for everyone. Okay. The Invisimancers are actually somewhat interesting here as a way of pushing through an army of 1/1s. That said, I mean my deck is not terrible against an army of 1/1s, so we'll just keep this. All right, back to the discussion here. I took a phone call, though I paused it, so to you, no time has passed. Yeah, I don't know that I really want anything. I guess Sea Strider might be okay here, but I really feel like my deck is just fine in this matchup. Maybe one Invisimancer might have been nice, because I do have that axe too. Oh, and there's the axe. Yeah, I have all my mana. Well, no, actually, I only have 1 island. I'm gonna go ahead and like draw Volition Reins here. Yeah, we'll look for something better. Not better, but I'm gonna keep it unfortunately. 'Cause I mean, I just hate going to 5 too much, but this is not a good hand. Let's not fool ourselves. We need a bunch of lands, and if we draw a bunch of lands, it means we're drawing nothing else. But okay, well, at least we get his Mirror Smith. He could be trouble if he finds an equipment. Yeah, that's trouble. We need to find something good. I guess right now we're just hoping for a scrap melter because turn to slag, we can't even cast next turn, and we want to stop these 2/2s ASAP. I mean, I guess a land wouldn't be terrible. Land then turn to slag wouldn't be terrible. Because we can actually, I mean, with enough land, we can actually deal with some 2/2s. Alright, so here we're just going to drop the Tangle Hulk. So let's see if the land into turn to slag pans out. Well, we're going to have to trade here. Give us a little bit more time. Hey! Look who it is. Back in this one, ladies and gentlemen. So we've got a question here of whether we trade or I think we just block. I do have the gargoyle to deal with the Sky Hunter, I suppose, if you can't kill it. Although red-white certainly has plenty of ways of killing one. Down to one card. Hopefully it does not deal with the gargoyle. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, might as well. It's not like he can counter it, so might as well not drop it here. I gotta stay on D for the time being. We've got the scrap driver to start attacking, and plus our sentinel is going to do some attacking soon as well. Gain some life. That seems good. I can actually maybe even get aggressive, but well, the worst he can do is 2. I think that's maybe greedy. When I've got such a good late game in my hand, it's probably greedy. Especially if he's just going to continue drawing lands. So yeah, now I can. I'm fine with it here. If he had 3 artifacts, I'd play around Dispense Justice, though. And now he has to block the gargoyle next turn, or block the sentinel. I guess he'll elect to block the Sentinel. But I actually might just attack with a team. Pretty rough. Oh, he actually has something. Sun Chaser, not gonna do it. Ooh, that's good too. So yeah, we're just attacking with the team here. I can't picture what the worst case scenario here is. He double blocked the Sentinel. Can't really explain that, but yeah, we're just gonna take the trainee instead of the Sun Chaser's not gonna do much. Can't really explain. I think he just meant to switch which one he blocked with and misclicked there. But can't imagine he has too many outs here. I could have held the Pierce Strider in case he has a sweeper, but even a sweeper doesn't kill the Sentinel. Oh, so we drew out of this mess. Called that land into turn to slag like a champ. And I'll see you next round.